When?
So we're going to try something completely different. We're going to talk about how we're going to attack the workout, the ProAnox workout number 3. But we're driving back from Sacramento right now, so you should see that in the background. First, we want to say a big shout out to everyone. Trisha and Don both won the clean event in ProAnox WOD 2. And Melissa won the row event. It's completely different events, and truthfully, it's very rare for people to win anything in life. But to win something where your peers are getting together and say, I'm going to try to beat you by lifting heavier or rowing faster, is amazing. So, I mean, I don't think I've ever won an event outright. So, awesome. Good for you. So hopefully we can make up some room and win on this chipper workout with some handstand push-ups in the beginning. If you have handstand push-ups, the workout, I guess to go into it, is the first part is 3 minutes of as many handstand push-ups as possible. And what I would recommend is if you can do 5 straight handstand push-ups to start, I would do 2 or 3. If you could do 10, I would do 7. If you could do 20, I would do 15. I would back off from lactic threshold as much as possible where I was getting as many reps. What you'll find is the first minute to minute and a half, you'll be banging out reps. And then you may find yourself in the last minute barely doing any because you're so loaded out with lactic acid. So what I did and what I would try to do again is do 7, rest, shake my arms, do 7, shake my arms, 6, 5. When I know in a normal situation I could get somewhere around 15 or 20 handstand push-ups straight. So I would say back off on the handstands. You get a 5-minute break, and then the workout is 60 double unders, 30 burpees, 30 snatches at 95 pounds, 30 toes to bar, 30 overhead squats, and then you go back to the burpees with 30, and then 60 double unders to finish. So it's a chipper. It's nasty. You're already loaded out in your shoulders from the lactic acid buildup from the handstand push-up. So it's something to know going straight in. 60 double unders, if you have them, bang them out. If you don't, take them nice and easy. The first set of burpees, you should not sprint. You want to just relax and get through 30 burpees, unless it's an absolute thing for you that you have to sprint through burpees because you have to save your shoulders and your engine for the 30 snatches and then the overhead squats, which, again, I think a lot of us would have gone into saying a 95-pound barbell is light, but you're so loaded out and you're already fatigued that a large set like 15 snatches is probably not going to happen. I think I did 7 and then 5, and then I ended up doing triples all the way home. And what I would recommend is picking a number like 5, almost like the handstand push-ups, where you're keeping below that lactic threshold and just kind of keeping moving. If that means you're doing singles, then you're doing singles. Toes to bar, it's going to be the same concept. You're going to basically want to do larger sets, but backing off of your lactic threshold so you don't fall down to singles. So again, if you could do 10, you're probably going to be doing, I started with 7, and then worked my way down. I think I finished off with a set of 3 and then 2. And then the big meat of this thing, the fight, is the overhead squats. That's where you really are going to have to keep moving, and the way you're going to keep moving is by having a big set, especially to open. Chance and I both knocked out 12, and I think we both did 12 for our second set. And that's really, if you're going to make money in this workout, it's going to be on the overhead squats and just kind of hanging on. What do you think about that, Allison?
Yeah, I did 13, 11, and then finished off.
So same thing. Allison did 13. That's you really want to bang those out, and what you're going to find is the more you drop, the more you're going to have to snatch, and that's not going to be fun.
That's not fun.
That's not fun either. That's traffic leaving Sacramento. So, overhead squats in big bites, as big as you can, and then if you have what you have left in the tank is now it's time to jam on burpees. So if you're thinking about sprinting, you're sprinting burpees home, and then it's just a gasser on the double unders. I've talked about it before. You should train double unders fatigued. You are going to be fatigued with these 60 double unders. It's all about just keeping composure. I think Chance and I both, if he messed up once, maybe he did that. I got my 60 to finish straight through. That's something that I practice. And that's something that came up in the open where you had to do 90 double unders under fatigue after 150 wall balls. So you'll never be wrong by finishing a workout with a bunch of double unders, just to kind of see if you can keep your composure. If you have any insight into the workout, please post it on the Facebook page after this. If you have any insight into us doing videos, if you think it's helpful or not helpful, that would be good too. So
Can you tell them about the telephone box?
I heard a great cue on the CrossFit 209 when they were on CrossFit.com video, where they said when they're lifting, you want to stay in a telephone booth. And so you have that really small area where you can't really move around. This chipper is a perfect telephone booth workout. You really don't have to move around that much. If you could keep your feet in one place and not take that step back from the bar, do the same thing on the overhead squats. Just stand in one place, the area of a phone booth. You may find that you're able to